everybody. So today is Sunday, that means it's time for family movie night. And this week we are continuing my Disney Scares month, and in fairness this turned out to not be a scary movie at all. But I picked it because it is has a ghost in the film, and it's called Blackbeard's Ghost. And this is a really fun movie. It came out in 1968, and it stars Peter Ustinov and Dean Jones in the leads, and about a man who goes to work as a track coach in a small college, I think, and he is staying at this inn that used to be Blackbeard's Inn, and he buys this bed warmer thing that has this little book in it. He reads the spell, and he ends up bringing Blackbeard's ghost back to life, I guess. And Blackbeard's ghost has this curse because of all the bad things that he did, and so he has a chance to kind of break the curse. But and this is Peter Ustinov in the role, but he's still kind of a ne'er-do-well, and so he has these sort of two sides, and he proceeds to kind of follow the Dean Jones character all around and make life kind of a nightmare for him. And one of my favorite parts of the movie is this track scene. It's maybe a little too long. They're hosting this track meet, and Dean Jones's team is just terrible, horrible. And so there's this kind of bet going on. There's this big kind of gambling syndicate in this town, and the ladies of the daughters of the Buccaneers are these old women who are trying to pay their mortgage, and so they need this bet to turn out in their favor. Blackbeard decides to basically fix the meat, and so he's moving people around, and when the field events, when someone throws a discus or a shot put, he makes it go super far, and there's these skinny, scrawny white boys, and it's done very funny. It reminded me a lot of The Absent-Minded Professor, or Flubber, the original movie. It's very similar to the basketball scene in that movie. And it's just some fun slapstick. I enjoyed that. And there's a lot of funny slapstick in this movie. And it's the kind of movie that Disney just doesn't make anymore. There's just not live action comedies for the whole family from Disney or most anybody these days, unless it's a Medea movie or something like that. This is a movie that you can all watch together and all get some good laughs, and it's not a great movie, but Peter Ustinov really puts his whole soul into this part. He's very funny in the role of Blackbeard, and Dean Jones is sort of your classic straight man, in the role, being driven crazy by this annoying ghost. And there's a woman who plays sort of this love interest. It's her fault that she's the one that's responsible for these daughters of the Buccaneers and trying to help them. And that there's just some funny there's a nice sequence where Blackbeard kind of steals the reason why they get in the bet is because he steals the money from the daughters of the Buccaneers, not knowing that's what it is. And he makes the bet on it, and that whole sequence with him as a ghost in this restaurant and trying to take this money and whatever is very funny. And I think sometimes these old school special effects are just sort of fun and nostalgic to watch. Obviously they're not what you would get today, but it makes it kind of, I think, a little bit more funny in certain ways, because they're just running in the air and stuff like that. It looks silly, but that's kind of funny. So I don't know, that's all I really have to say about this one. I would probably give it a B, but I did enjoy watching it, and if you get a chance, I think it's worth a sit to watch Blackbeard's Ghost. So that's my review for this week. So next week we'll be looking at the Toy Story Tower of Terror movie, direct-to-DVD movie, and so that will be fun. So thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!